What's up? It's your boy Mouty Cuts. Man, I appreciate y'all for all the love that y'all been showing me. We're gonna be doing the mid-high draw fade. Stick around because somewhere halfway through the video I bring it back down to the where it's no edits. And you guys are just gonna hear what's going on live. So right here I'm gonna start it off with the first guideline. Notice how I used the bottom of his eyebrow to set in that first guideline, curved it down to his parietal region to the occipital bone in the back. And that bottom of the eyebrow, I use it as a guideline to connect it to this side too. That way the fade is balanced, you know? That's one of the tricks I use. That way I keep it balanced because I know a lot of beginning barbers, they get nervous about that. So I cleared up all the bulk and I go in with the shavers. So I'm just going ahead and I'm shaving that whole surface area in the bottom. I don't want to go too high up. That way I don't create another guideline. And I'm sorry, this will be the last video where I uploaded, edited like this. After this, I'm going to be doing them all live with no edits. I'm just going to upload them, and I'm going to try to upload as many per week, man. You guys been showing me a lot of love, a lot of subscribers soon, a lot of interaction in the comments. So I really appreciate you guys. The more you guys do that, the more I get motivated to upload more. And let's get to it. So right here, I'm going to be showing how I'm not going all the way up, and I flick right before that guideline. In the case where I do go all the way up, I go with the grain. I start going down just so that I kind of, that way I blend in that guideline in between the shaver and the trimmer. So that's the secret to that. If you do go a little too high, or if you see that the stubble's not coming out, hit it with the grain. All right, so right here I'm going to show. So I go open, halfway, and I close it all the way in. So that's exactly what I'm going to do with these guidelines, but I'm going to go open first. So let's go. We're going to go open. Pay attention to the lever, just because I do switch it in between. So right now I'm halfway now. Notice how I'm moving fast. I try not to stay stuck in one step. I'm just showing how the top, we create one guideline on top, but we're trying to blend in the bottom one. So right there, it's all the way closed. All the way closed, and as you can see, the guideline, we basically have blended the guideline we created with the trimmer. But just to play it safe, I am going to come back with the trimmer because you can see a little faint stubble there, and I'm just going to blend it in. So just kind of tapping into that guideline. You don't want to push in too much. And remember, pressure is a big factor here. You don't want to press too hard, as you will create another guideline. All right, so now I'm going to go with the 0.5 open. Then I'm going to close it halfway, and I'm going to close it all the way, as I just showed you guys right there. So boom, about another finger's length. And I'm just kind of moving through. Notice how I hit it in different directions as the hair in that area starts going more. It's the way it grows is more towards the back and not just out. So I had to move the direction of my clippers. So now right there, I'm going halfway, flicking in halfway into that guideline. Then I'm going to close it all the way. Like I said, I'm not staying stuck in one section or in one step. I just keep it moving and I detail as I go. Boom. Notice how there's still stubble. I'm gonna go in with my no guard and I'm gonna close in. I'm gonna close that lever just a little bit, about 3/4. There you go. And I'm gonna just go in there with the corners, flicking into that. And what's cutting is not the first blade, but that white blade that I have. The white blade, that's the one that's cutting. So you want to use that as a guideline as to how far you're going up. Boom. So we're going to go to the 0.5, the 1.5. And this one I'm only going to go open and close it halfway as I showed it right there. And we're flicking up. We're trying to create a shape. So you don't want to dig in too much into that scalp. So just flick. Look, you can notice how I'm flicking out. Now I'm going to go halfway. And I don't know if you guys start noticing my system, but I go open 0.5 to the 1.5, and in between the 0.5 and the 1.5, I use my number 1. It's all a numbers game. Um, once you start noticing that, then you'll be able to start. You'll get used to the other systems. So now I'm going with my 1 open. Keep in mind, look at the lever because I do close it about halfway, just in case. Just if I see a little that it needs to get a little bit cleaned up. Right there is where I close it a little bit halfway. Just kind of get rid of that guideline. And if that line is not coming out, don't panic. What's the guideline that's before it? It's my 0.5, my 0 guard. So I'm just gonna slap that on there, just to detail. So this is like the detail work, and I'm just going back up, refining that line. And notice how through every step I had to kind of go back and then kind of touch it up. So that's the detail part. As a reminder, please subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know what you guys want to see in that next video. And pretty soon, the live audio is going to come on too. That way you guys don't have to listen to me. And you guys just get to listen to the live and what I'm saying while I'm cutting too. Just kind of play is lever play. And right here, very important, the pressure that I'm applying. In some areas, as I'm going higher, I'm applying less pressure. That's what's allowing me to go up there, not creating another guideline. Like I was explaining in my other video, I'm going to use this as my base. And then I'm going to chop all this up. So we're trying to create a shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up. All the hair is here. As soon as they stop coming out, that's what we're going to use as a guideline to cut this off right there. So let's go ahead and do that. And remember to flare out. You don't want to go in like this because then you're going to go into the shape. You want to flare out to create a shape. So you saw it all came together with that Clippper-over-comb. Then just to get any discrepancies about there, I'll just go back with the 1.5 and just flick up into there. For sure, looking clean. And you get a little smoke show too, some little O's on there. Boom. In 10-15 minutes. That's one side. And if y'all stick around this long, I'm going to show you how to just blend in the beard as well. It's basically same technique that we use here, but instead of going up, we're going to be moving downwards. So same thing, we're going to go no guard open. Close it halfway. Close it all the way. Half guard open. Halfway. Close it all the way. And as I'm closing, I'm moving up. So instead of getting rid of this guideline, I'm getting rid of the guideline on top. So now we flipped it. So here, 1.5. Close it. Then I'm gonna just line it up. So you don't wanna come straight down like that because you're gonna bite into the beard. You wanna flare it a little bit out like this. And give it that little angle. Look how that's coming along. Then I'm gonna just line it up right now. You guys are gonna see. Just move the camera. Look at that fade. It's looking extra crispy. If you guys don't subscribe, I'm gonna never drop a video ever again. All right, here. So we're gonna go from here. So he kind of wants it mainly natural. So you can kind of already kind of imagine the line from here to there. We're just gonna get those little hairs just to kind of clean it up. And as you clean it up, that line makes that beard pop out even more. So you want to know the importance of lining up with the blade? You better see right now. Look at the before. Let's see the after. So every time you shave, you want to pull that skin up. Now we don't irritate the skin, and look how it looks now. Way cleaner. He's looking like he's about to go take somebody's. Y'all know what I'm about to say. There you go. So that's the tutorial for one side. Fade. Right there. Raw and uncut. Didn't cut nothing. I'm just upload it like this. Let me know if y'all keep liking these videos. And I'll keep uploading more. Look at that. It not only looks fresh from one angle. It looks fresh from that angle, this angle, and this angle. It's clean all around. It's your boy Mowdy Cuts. Please like, comment, and subscribe.